Hello, my friends. My name is Nina. This channel is about spirituality and personal development mixed in with a bit of tarot. If this is something you resonate with, feel free to subscribe and be sure to hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more readings. Hello, everyone, and welcome in. So the message we are channeling today is going to be a full moon energy reading and what you need to release for all the signs. Now, this full moon will be in the sign of Capricorn. This means that it's a good time to get stuff done. Negotiations, business deals are going to be working in your favor. It's time to take a look at your health, at your spending, get everything squared away for the next 6 months of the year. Now, keep in mind, guys, I do one of these full moon readings every month right before the full moon. So be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to receive more messages like this. And if you find it is helpful, if you find it is resonating, please like, share, comment below. It all helps to promote the channel. Now, if you want to skip straight through to your message, there are timestamps below in the description box. For rules on how to receive tarot messages here on YouTube, please check below as well, guys, especially if you're confused. I've laid it all out down there. For your full tarot scope, be sure to check your moon, your rising, your Venus. Other placements will give you other messages. Now, before we jump into the energy, I'm going to clear the space. I'm going to set the intentions. During this time, I invite you to clear your own thoughts and set your own intentions by thinking of a specific person or asking a question you have on your mind. So let's dive in. Spirit, guides, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, and Michael, I call upon you. Thank you for allowing the clairvoyance, opportunity, and insight to do these readings. Please allow a clear message to come through to those who need it. Please protect me, the seeker, and the space from any negative entities. Thank you again, Spirit, guides, archangels. Blessed be. So we are going to dive into Gemini's energy for this upcoming full moon and what you need to release. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my pendulum for you to ask a yes or no question. Be sure to hold that question in your mind until the end. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to release through this upcoming full moon? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you, Gemini, the Ace of Swords. What's challenging you is the Justice energy. How to release this, how to transmute this energy. It's time to let go. It's time to let go of something that is no longer serving you, Gemini. And for some of you, maybe this is a person. For some of you, this is like a way of thinking or your approach to something, approach to work, or approach to a relationship, something along those lines. Now, I do feel like if you just continue along this path, blindly going about your day-to-day routine, you're going to come across a lot of challenges, a lot of closed doors, seeing closed doors. But I do feel here, Gemini, you're able to release this way of thinking. And I'm going to put it as a way of thinking since we have the Nine of Swords. You're able to let go of this way of thinking. Opportunities will abound. Doors will open for you. So let's clarify. Now, this is going to resonate two different ways. This can resonate as like work related, job related, business related. This could also resonate as relationships. So take it as it resonates. Start first with the Ace of Swords. This is the energy surrounding you through this full moon. It's like clarity, truth, victory. It's like you're seeing things very clearly. Open eyes, open mind, perspective. I can see clearly now. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like there's already opportunities opening up for you. I also feel like there's people from your past that are seeing you excel and exceed and succeed that want to get back into your energy. So you have to be mindful of this time, at this time, of who you allow in your circle, who you allow to absorb your energy. Part of the challenge, and this Five of Cups energy was coming out. I did a reading before, but my microphone died. So here we are. This Five of Cups was coming out in the last reading. So this is looking back on the past. Now, this is resenting a particular person for treating you a certain way. This could be a past lover. This could be your parents. This could be your sibling. But by you holding on to this happened to me, so I'm going to have this boundary, this boundary, this boundary, this boundary in order to protect myself. But it's like your wall is too high. Your expectations are too high. It's too much. Nobody could meet all of those expectations. No job could align so perfectly. No business opportunity is ever going to meet all of those requirements. So maybe loosening up a little bit, letting go, being more open, instead of focusing on like the practical things, like what can I gain from this practically? What money can I gain? What physical, practical thing am I going to get from all of this? Maybe there's a lesson that needs to be learned. Maybe there's some knowledge that you're going to gain. So being open is going to be important. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords, please, and thank you, Spirit. I do feel, Gemini, this is something that you're actively trying to leave behind you or have worked on in the past. But you need to understand that healing is a process. It's not a step-by-step thing. It's something that's... And I love the depiction when people describe it as a spiral staircase. And the reason being is because you go through life having these experiences, but all of these experiences are going to bring you back around to something that you've previously experienced, something that you were supposed to learn, or maybe even have learned, and this is a test. This Five of Cups, this Five of Pentacles, the World energy, the Ace of Swords, it's all symbolizing that you're finally seeing the things from your past that are really holding you back and releasing these. The easier it's going to become when you practice this, right? Practice makes perfect. So, and it's not easy, but bringing the awareness is going to be the key. So what does that mean? That means when we do have this negative thinking, I don't want to go through that again. Something along those lines to remind us of this past energy. At least bringing the awareness like, oh, I'm thinking about this past thing again. It starts with as simple as that. Once we have this awareness and we start noticing how many times a week or how many times a day we start thinking about that, that's when we start thinking about how we can change it. And all you simply have to do is be aware that you're thinking like that and then actively and intentionally shift your thought pattern. So the outcome if action is taken is these doors opening up for you, having a lot of options. Please clarify the Seven of Cups. for Gemini's energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, the information is linked below. I definitely feel like there's past energy trying to come back in. There's also new beginnings that are happening. You have to be the maker, the creator of your future, of your destiny, of your magic. And what does that mean? You get to choose who you allow in your inner circle and who you don't. And by the people that you have around you and the habits that you create, that's going to create this future that you want. 7 of Pentacles. If no action is taken, Gemini, it's going to be a repeat of the same cycle over and over and over again, because you're going to be presented a new opportunity. You're going to be holding on to something from your past, and it's going to cause conflict. It's going to cause chaos. You're the one that has to correct that thought pattern. And nobody else can do it for you. I do feel like fate, the universe, God, whatever deity you pray to, the Wheel of Fortune is fate, destiny is on your side. So just trusting your intuition and going with what you feel more than the practical side of things, because practicality can only get you so far. So planning, being practical, but then life comes in, the universe comes in, switches it up on you. So you have to decide, Gemini, and you're the person that chooses. You're the maker of your magic. Complicated. That is very interesting. Number 11. So a lot of repetitive numbers coming out here. 5 is coming out definitely. Okay, 5s and 10s. We have 3 5s, by the way. That's a number of change, but it's also a number of challenge, a number of conflict. So just being mindful, complications. There are going to be a lot of complications on this path, especially if you don't take action. So this card is talking about not knowing everything before it comes. And I'm going to read exactly what it says out of the book, because it's so in alignment with your reading that it's unimaginable unless I read it out of the book. So drawing this symbol reminds you that sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be next to impossible to understand them all in the moment, especially when you most want to find an answer. Right now, things are complex. The only time will help you put all of the pieces of that puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complications can make for deeper, more mature experiences. Don't try to figure this one out right now. Just be open and follow the threads of life's mysterious web. So you're meant to follow your intuition through this complication, Gemini. I hate to say it. No matter how much you want to plan, which is a lot of earth energy coming out here, guys. No matter how much you want to plan and make things very precise and practical, you can't plan everything. Can't plan it all. Sometimes you just have to go with the flow, Gemini. Pendulum board. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. We're going to do a yes or no question, so I'll give you a second to hold that in your mind. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? So that's a no, Gemini. That is a no. So, Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this full moon energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we're going to dive into Libra's energy for this upcoming full moon. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out my trusty, dusty Wisdom of the Night Oracle deck to get an oracle message for the end of the reading. So let's dive in here, Libra, and see what we can see for your upcoming energy and what you need to release through this full moon. I will also be doing a cord cutting ritual on the day of the full moon. So I will post here at some point this week to let you guys know the time, the date. It will be alive. If that's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. Most important message here for Libra, Spirit. What do my Libra friends need to release through this full moon? Please and thank you. The world energy, we'll see how this plays into the reading, but this is like lesson learned, cycle complete. This is an energy of leveling up. So the energy surrounding you, Libra, is the Eight of Pentacles. What's hidden here, what's challenging you is the Queen of Pentacles. How to release this energy, the Seven of Swords. The outcome of action is taken as justice. The outcome of no action is taken as the Hanged Man. King of Pentacles on the bottom. We're going to clarify all of this as we go along, Libra, but the Eight of Pentacles is the energy surrounding you. It's talking about putting in work, putting in effort. Now, I feel like this is putting in work, putting in effort in a relationship, so let's clarify. We also have the King and Queen of Pentacles present, but there's some sort of blockage here. Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles for Libra's energy. You're trying to make something work, but I feel there's definitely an energy of this person resisting making this work. They're entertaining another connection at this time. Something of that sort. Now what's hidden here is the Queen of Pentacles. There's a connection here between you and this person. An undeniable connection. Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Four of Cups with the Strength energy. So what's challenging this is somebody is withholding their energy, withholding their emotions from the other person. And I feel, to be honest with you, Libra, it's because they're entertaining somebody at this time. They have somebody they're in a relationship with, that they're in a marriage with, that they feel an intense connection with. Now, we would have to dig deeper into your personal situation to see what way this is swinging, whether this is a twin flame energy between you and this person, whether this is a karmic connection, what's the karmic lesson that needs to be learned here, but how to release this, how to correct the energy, Libra. The Seven of Swords, I feel like this is being honest with yourself. I feel like there's a need to take those rose-colored glasses off and look at the situation very straightforward, very practically. Please clarify the Seven of Swords for Libra's energy. Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups. Here's the thing. And here's how I feel in any case when I'm trying to help friends, family members, clients that I have locally. When we're in a connection with another person and we feel this intense connection with them, and we maybe know that that's a soulmate or that's a twin flame, I challenge everyone in those connections to take a step back. And here's why. This person is going to feel that energetic exchange, for one. For two, if this is meant to be, nothing's going to stop you guys from coming back together. And if this isn't meant to be, nothing is going to keep this together. Does it make sense? I also feel here there will be a need to set boundaries and close out the chapter if this is resonating, if this third party energy is resonating. However, that's resonating. So if this is you that has another connection that you're entertaining at this time, if this is your person, Libra, it's important to recognize who's the culprit, because that's where the closure needs to be had. Whether this is you needing to make amends, whether this is your person needing to make amends. Currently, if you are in separation or will be in separation with this person, it's not going to make you very happy, but it's going to help you to get on track. You're not going to be happy about being in that position. It's going to feel agonizing, like things aren't lining up for you. If you're not able to let this go, Libra, the universe will eventually come in and rip that blindfold off. I will say that. And a lot of times that will be in the lines of like a tower moment, where you won't be able to ignore the problem. So, Libra, you have a decision to make. You can continue down this path, ignoring the red flags, the warning signs, allowing this person to come back to infiltrate your energy, however that plays out. Or, lesson learned, message received. It's time to protect my energy and move accordingly. Take a step back. See what happens. Pull out a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. Sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. And if you're finding the messages helpful, if it's resonating for your situation, let's give it a world, a globe emoji for the world energy. Lesson learned. Cycle complete. Honesty. This card talks about being honest with yourself. Okay? Clarity, right? Looking at the situation from a clear perspective, from an honest perspective. And maybe that's difficult to do. Maybe that's going to be hurtful to your heart, but it's definitely going to help you to see what your next move needs to be and how this is lining up with your future. So Libra, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this full moon. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Aquarius's energy for this upcoming full moon. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck to pull an oracle message. So let's dive in here for you, Aquarius, and see what we can see. Most important message here for Aquarius Spirit. What do my Aquarian friends need to know for this upcoming week? Please and thank you. What does Aquarius need to release through this full moon? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you, Aquarius, the Hermit, is challenging you as the Queen of Cups. How to release this, the Five of Swords. The outcome, if action is taken, is the Six of Swords, and the outcome, if no action is taken, is the Two of Cups. So what I see coming out here, Aquarius, is a decision, and I feel like this has to do with staying or leaving. What I will say is there's a particular person in your life, and this is coming out as a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like this person is causing a lot of conflict. And right now, I feel like there is a distance between you and this person. You're at least not talking to them, but a decision is needing to be made. Do you entertain the connection again? Now, what I will say is if there isn't a correction, the same thing will happen. So let's clarify. The energy surrounding you at this time, Aquarius, the Hermit energy, this is taking some time alone. Getting clear, getting refocused, focusing on work, focusing on your purpose, focusing on your path. I do feel like you're kind of ignoring anything emotional at this time with the Four of Cups. Not really wanting to entertain the BS. Not really wanting to be over emotional. You see the challenge here, the Queen of Cups. We have the Six of Swords with the Five of Wands. The Sun is in the reverse. That's the card that fell down. It was on the bottom of the deck. So this is talking about a Queen of Cups, a water sign. It's causing conflict, chaos. Something that you may need to sacrifice in order to be back in a calmer space. Now, I don't know how this is playing out. Maybe this is a friend. Maybe this is a family member. This possibly could be a romantic partner, but I'm getting more of a friend or a family vibe, like a sibling or maybe even a parent. Now, I do feel like this person knows what they're doing. Even if it's not all the time, they know that their actions cause chaos in your life. I also feel here it has more effect. It's like it affects your energy, but it also affects your money. It affects your friendships. It also possibly even affects your relationship. Do you reconcile differences? Do you keep allowing this person to wreak havoc? Or is this a connection that you can distance yourself, love from a distance? Do you have to make that determination? It's not going to feel good, especially if this is a parent. But I do feel here that there is a need to protect your energy. So if you can only deal with this person on certain occasions or for so long, then that's maybe an expectation that needs to be set. And maybe even giving them a reason why it is like it is will help them to understand the error of their ways. And if they are unconsciously doing this, subconsciously doing this stuff, might give them an opportunity to correct it. Now, again, you're going to have to determine if it's worth having that conversation with this person or not by the position that you're giving this person in your life, by how they're aligning with your outcome, with your future, with your purpose. pull out this Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle. Sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. You got summon. Okay. This card, Aquarius, is telling you to call onto the universe if you have any questions. Call onto spirit, deity, God, whatever deity you pray to. Ask for guidance. Ask for clarification. And the answer will come. The person that's being brought out here in this reading is definitely water, a water sign, or has water placements in their chart. But I personally feel like this is either a sibling or a mother that you're needing to, and it's sad, but a lot of times, especially how things played out in the 70s in America, there were a lot of kids having kids, and their children grew up to be empaths and having to teach their parents how to be adults. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from here, Aquarius, is you needing to teach this person, leading by example. If that makes sense. So Aquarius, I do feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Blessings with you. I do feel like you know what you need to do intuitively. It's not easy. And it shouldn't be this way. You're right. But it is, and I honestly feel like it's part of your path. If you can teach this person, you can teach anyone. So Aquarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Sagittarius's energy for this upcoming full moon for July 3rd. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle for your oracle message. So let's dive right in. Most important message here for Sagittarius. Spirit, what do my Sagittarian friends need to release through this upcoming full moon? Please and thank you. The Emperor energy. This is Aries. Could be dealing with an Aries. Sagittarius doesn't necessarily have to be. At the bottom of the deck, there's an energy of looking back on the past. Now we're going to see how this plays into the reading, but a lot of times this will be looking back on the past with regret, with sadness, instead of focusing on the future, on the positive things that are happening in your life. Now the energy surrounding you through the full moon is the moon energy. It's challenging you, the Nine of Cups. How to correct this, the Queen of Wands. If action is taken, the Hierophant. And if no action is taken, is the Eight of Wands. I feel here, Sagittarius, and this is the message that's coming through. So this may only resonate for some of you, but I feel like you're too into your masculine energy. And there is a particular person in your life that is trying to come into union, to bring this together, to take this to a higher level. But I feel here it's like you need to soften your approach, if that makes sense. We're going to clarify all of this here in a minute, but I do feel here, Sagittarius, that right now, and don't take this the wrong way, don't shoot the messenger, but it's like you're operating too much from your ego and not enough from that higher perspective, from that higher self. So let's clarify. We're going to start here with the moon energy. The moon energy talks about things that are hidden, like keeping something secret, keeping something hidden. whatever it is that you're hiding, it's causing a lot of conflict. It's causing a lot of chaos, disruptions. Now, maybe this isn't adversely. Maybe this is because you're always on edge. You're thinking that this person may find out or that person may find out, or you're not trying to have somebody find out information, and it has you always walking on eggshells. I honestly feel here, Sagittarius, this is either having to do with a friendship or possibly a romantic partnership. So the Nine of Cups, this is a wish fulfillment card, but when it's in the position of the challenge, you read it in the reverse. So this is like not feeling fulfilled, not happy with where you're focusing your energy, not happy with the position of a current relationship or a current friendship. It's almost as if, Sagittarius, maybe you've lost hope in a situation that something's going to work out, and coming to the realization that it's toxic. Like, however you're showing up or however this person is showing up in this relationship, it's like, why do I keep entertaining the BS? I don't know if that's your energy, Sagittarius, or this is your person, and maybe what's hidden is like your friend keeping something hidden or your partner keeping something hidden. Maybe this isn't necessarily you, and you're always feeling on edge because you intuitively feel like something isn't right, something's off, okay? And a need to trust your intuition. Now, how do you correct this energy? The Queen of Wands, this is your energy. This is like focusing on what's best for you, taking care of your own needs, and maybe even adding in a little bit of Queen of Swords energy, like looking at the situation very practically, very clearly, like what's in alignment with my happiness. Is this person, is this relationship, is this friendship still aligning with my future, with my purpose, or is it becoming too burdensome? The Three of Swords tells us it may be a hard pill to swallow. There's a particular person in your life that you're always feeling like you have to keep things hidden or walking on eggshells. This is hindering you from moving into a more positive direction. It's hindering you from seeing the blessings that are coming in, and maybe even blocking blessings from coming in because your focus is too much on this friendship, on this relationship that isn't working. Now, maybe there's some needs that are being met in this relationship that you're not getting met anywhere else, and that's fine. How do you make that transition? You have to start meeting those needs on your own. And maybe that's part of what's going to put you outside of your comfort zone, is having to meet those needs elsewhere. So the outcome, Sagittarius, if no action is taken, I honestly feel here, and this message was coming out for another sign's reading, I don't remember which one, things are going to get more difficult as you move forward. I do feel like it's a comfort zone, though. It's like you're comfortable with the chaos, so it works. However, it's going to become more draining, more challenging, more burdensome as you move through. Unless you and this person are able to get on the same page and work together. You're still withholding. If they're keeping secrets, if you're keeping secrets, it's not going to work. And that Emperor energy is you taking the lead, you taking the reins and doing what's best for you in your situation. So let's pull out a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below. Most important message here for Sagittarius spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to see? Success. That is a beautiful energy. That is a beautiful card, Sagittarius. Now, I don't know if this is you actually accomplishing something like getting a certificate, getting a diploma, getting your degree, something along those lines. But this could also be that world energy, completion of a cycle, message received, lesson learned. It's time to move forward into a more positive direction. I definitely feel like that's what's coming out here for your reading, Sagittarius. It's like you're getting clear on what you want your future to look like. And that's so beautiful when we can do that for ourselves, because it's easier to see what's in alignment with that outlook and what isn't. So Sagittarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for your full moon energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. We are going to dive into Leo's energy for this upcoming full moon. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck for your oracle message. So let's dive in. Most important message here for Leo spirit. What do my Leo friends need to release through this full moon energy? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you through this full moon is the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, new opportunities, new experiences. What's hidden, what's challenging you is the Queen of Pentacles. How to release, how to correct this energy, 10 of Cups. Outcome of action is taken as the 7 of Cups. The outcome of no action is taken is the Ace of Swords. I feel here, Leo, you're looking at something in your life from a very practical standpoint, very straightforward, looking at the facts type of an energy with the Queen of Swords. There's a need to be more open. Maybe this is you being closed off to this new beginning because it's not what you perceive it to be. But if you become more open to seeing this from all sides of the coin, no pun intended, doors will open up for you. And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. The Ace of Pentacles is the energy surrounding you, Leo. This is an energy of new beginnings, new experiences, new blessings. Abundant new opportunities. So let's clarify. A lot of Swords energy. I knew it. You're up in your head about an opportunity that's coming into your life instead of being open to the experience. Now, I don't know if this is a relationship. Maybe this is an experience with friends. Maybe this is a job opportunity or a business venture. But I feel here you're being called to get out of your head about this. What I see coming out in the cards is you needing to get out of your head about this. So the challenge here, the Queen of Swords, this is looking at the situation too practically. Especially if this is having to do with a relationship or taking a relationship to the next level. You can't overthink it. You just have to take the leap. That's what love is about. It's about the risks and not knowing and trusting the universe, trusting the other person. I feel like you will be pleasantly surprised if you take action. I don't feel like you are going to take action. For some of you, you might. For those of you that this is resonating as a relationship, this relationship is a relationship that will stand the test of time. If this is resonating as a job opportunity, this job opportunity, this business venture is going to bring in a lot of money and a lot of happiness. But you have to be open to the experience in order for that to happen. And that's what's coming out here. Now, if action is taken, the Seven of Cups energy, this is like confusion. But I feel here this is a good confusion. It's like you being able to see which path you need to take, which direction you need to choose. The Ace of Swords, this is like clarity, yes, but this is you alone. And this is in the same position that you're currently in with the Hanged Man. It's like you not moving backwards, but not moving forward either. Now, what is Spirit? What is Universe? What are the cards telling you, Leo, in this reading? Take the leap. Pull out the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. So Leo, your Oracle card coming out is Reminder. So this is a reminder. It's almost like this is something that's coming back around to you. Something that was presented before, but maybe you missed the opportunity. And now it's being represented in a different way, in a different form, in a different fashion. That's what this reminder is telling you. Like, remember this. Again, Leo, if you take the leap, I do feel like you'll be pleasantly surprised here. So, Leo, thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, so we're going to dive into Aries energy for this upcoming full moon. It's going to peak on July 3rd. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This does help to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle card to sum up the message with an Oracle message. So let's dive in. Most important message here for Aries Spirit. What do my Aries friends need to know? What do they need to release through this full moon energy? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you this full moon is the Three of Pentacles. You need to release Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. How to release this: to take a break. Don't entertain the nonsense. Don't entertain the drama, is what I'm hearing. You have to block off communication. If there's a person in your life that you're trying to release, that you're trying to walk away from, you can't keep entertaining even the drama, even the BS. You have to block it. Block this person. Even I know that sounds crazy, and I do say that blocking people is toxic, but there is a time and a place, and it's okay to take a break for a couple days, maybe a week from a situation. I do feel like it is appropriate to close out a chapter, but if a person is being over dramatic, causing a lot of chaos, you have to protect your energy. So let's clarify, the Three of Pentacles is trying to make something work, but I feel like this person tries to control the outcome by manipulating, so there's a need to be aware of that, Aries. Let's clarify this Three of Pentacles for Aries energy, please and thank you. So the King of Cups is a person who's withdrawn emotionally, or holds back their emotions, I should say, in order to make this work. But this isn't working because your person is in this energy of my way or the highway. Now, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is a leader. It's a stable person, but when it's in a challenge position or in the reverse, it's chaos, it's conflict, it's trying to control the outcome. This person may also have a fiery attitude. And there could be some third-party energy going on there, Aries. And that's only going to resonate for some of you. That's not going to be all of you. So don't take that if it doesn't resonate, because this is a general reading. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who is very aggressive, may have a temper, may have a tendency to lash out when things don't go their way, but we have 3 court cards. And it's in the challenge position. So this is third party energy. This is like your person entertaining other people. You need to protect yourself. The Four of Swords, this is in how to correct, how to transmute. The Nine of Wands, you need to protect your energy at this time, Aries. And maybe that's disengaging, and maybe that has to, and maybe you can tell this person, I can't deal with the drama, so I'm going to block you for this long. After so long, I'll unblock you. And if things are different, then we can re-engage. But if things haven't changed, then I'm going to go back to blocking. So the energy of action is taken as the Two of Swords. Now, I want you to be mindful of this energy. And I know I told you to block this person and to protect yourself, but you have to be aware that you're protecting your energy from the toxicity, okay? And you're not running away from dealing with the situation. You understand what I mean? If you are in this energy of run away, run away, run away, your problems are always going to follow you. You have to address the toxicity and then put that barrier up. If after that amount of time passes, you take that barrier down and this person has changed, you can re-engage. If not, that wall goes back up. And I only recommend doing that, Aries, for a toxic family member or somebody that you have to work things out with. If this is a person like a romantic partner that's just constantly cheating, constantly lying, constantly deceiving, you don't have to allow this person back into your life. And when you let that wall down, you can simply say, you know, I thought about it and this isn't going to work. It is important to get closure in the situation, and it's equally as important to give the person closure, especially if you're directly involved. The reason being is because it will leave unfinished business if you don't close out the chapter properly. I do feel like it's not going to be easy to walk away from this. It's not going to be easy to be honest with yourself. I feel like this is something that you've been ignoring for some time, or have given this person many chances and they always show up in the same way. But trust the universe here, Aries. Trust the process. What I will say with this Wheel of Fortune being in the position, if no action is taken, then this will get more challenging until you're forced to let go. There will be more and more people, more and more perspectives. This person will keep running off, doing their thing, as long as you allow it, as long as you allow them to. It's up to you. Obviously, we have free will. We have a decision to make. But what's in your best interest, Aries, is putting this to rest. So let's pull out a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle to sum up your message. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. For liking, subscribing, for sharing the content. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. Your Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle message is focus. So this card, focus, talks about getting clear on what you want the outcome to be. What you want to come of all of this. Okay. And maybe that has to do with you wanting this person in your life, but maybe that has to do with the idea, the vision of the type of relationship that you want. And this person isn't aligning with that. So you have to make the determination. The decision is yours and yours alone. But I feel like you're being guided here, Aries, to walk away. That's what I'm seeing in the cards. So, Aries, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Virgo's energy for this upcoming full moon. If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck for an oracle message to sum up the reading. Most important message here for Virgo Spirit. What do my Virgo friends need to release through this upcoming full moon? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you, Virgo, is the Empress energy. This is your energy. This is an energy of stability, comfort, care. This is a mother energy. So this is nurturer, somebody who's very nurturing, caring, loving to a situation. We're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. I definitely feel like there's some information that's being revealed that's forcing you to stand your ground when it comes to a particular person. The challenge here is the Four of Wands in the reverse. How to correct the energy is the Ace of Cups. The outcome of action is taken, and the outcome of no action is taken. So you're being called to do nothing, Virgo. To stand in your energy, to stand your power, to stand in your power. Okay? And so the energy surrounding you, Virgo, is the Empress. The Empress is a person who is just standing their ground. Nurturing, caring, loving. They know what they want. And they're not afraid to wait for it to come to them. It's the feminine energy as well, guys. And with the feminine energy is an energy of just attracting what you want instead of going after it. So let's clarify this Empress for Virgo's energy. Knight of Swords with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So somebody is trying to make their way back into your life. Somebody is willing to fight for this connection. But it's almost as if they caused this disruption. the Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay, because this is the Four of Wands in the reverse is like a breakup, like a separation. It's like an upheaval of plans or a disruption in something that you were working on. Let's clarify. Four of Wands in the reverse for the challenge. In the past, Virgo, up to this point, and maybe the reason why you walked away from a person in the first place is because they were going back and forth, maybe even stifling their energy between two people. And this was revealed to you. This person is trying to make their way back to you. You have to be clear on what it is that you want the outcome to be with this person. So do you want a relationship with this person? If that's what you want, then you need to be clear and concise and not allow them to come in unless they're showing up in that manner. And maybe this means walking away from them completely if that's not something that they want. That's not something that they're attuned to. The outcome if action is taken is the Seven of Cups. So if you take action, if you just open your door and allow this person to come back in as quickly as they left, there's still going to be a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty, most likely even going back and forth. But if you stand your ground in what it is that you want the outcome to be. So if you know this person isn't changing, and you know they're always going to show up in that childlike manner or as if they're in high school, then maybe it's time to walk away from the situation. What I see here, Virgo, is if you sit and wait, this person will come back in and the ball will be in your court what to do with the outcome. Now, if you allow this person to come back in, it can't be in a rushed state. It has to be very slow, very steady, very precise. You can't get caught up in the passion. Has to be slow and steady. Slow and steady, slow and steady build. Temperance with the Page of Cups to the King of Cups. So starting out as friends first is going to be important. Some of you, there may be a new person that's coming in that's not this person. That's going to sweep you off your feet. That's going to show you why. What I will say is once you make that transition in energy, this person is definitely going to come back because they're going to feel it. And then once again, you're going to have a decision to make. Do you keep entertaining this nonsense, this energy, or do you wait until something more stable comes in? Or until this person shows up more stable? Full of Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle message to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. For liking, subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Confidence. This is you knowing what you want, Virgo, and not accepting anything less in your life. I definitely feel here, Virgo, that this is just confirmation that you're making the right decision, that you're headed in the right direction, and knowing what you want and not accepting anything less is what's getting you there. And that includes with this person. Like if this person doesn't want to show up in a stable manner, then you have to choose yourself first. You have to put yourself first, especially in this scenario. So Virgo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this full moon. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Taurus's energy for this upcoming full moon. Now, if you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the messages. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull out a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle card to sum up your reading with an oracle message. So let's dive in. Most important message here for Taurus Spirit. What do my Taurusian friends need to know? What do they need to release through this upcoming full moon? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you through this full moon is the Ten of Cups. It's challenging you, Taurus, is the King of Cups. How to transmute this energy. How to correct this. It's the Page of Wands. The outcome if action is taken is the Seven of Swords. The outcome, if no action is taken, is the Lovers. There's something here, Taurus, that it's like your past is haunting you. That's what I feel like is coming out here. Now, why is this? Why is your past haunting you? It's because of this Lover's energy. There's a soul tie connection here with this particular person. The energy that's coming out here is a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this person who you keep looking back on, comparing current boyfriends to or girlfriends to, this person you have a soul tie connection with. Now, I do feel like this person is getting ready to make their way back into your life. This is part of the challenge. So what do we do in this instance? Well, you have to decide what you want the outcome to be. Because even though you've walked away from this connection, you still held on to this for so long, right? And now every connection that you get into doesn't compare to this person. And maybe this person has moved on. Maybe they've started a new relationship and you think that there's no possible way that that person is going to come back into your life. The universe works in mysterious ways, is all I will say. I definitely feel like this person, even if they're not reaching out to you, they are in a state of confusion, uncertainty. Okay? And I also feel here part of the reason why you guys separated was because of this confusion, this uncertainty. Now, how to release this. The Page of Wands. I feel here, Taurus, there's a need to focus on what you've learned from you and this person disconnecting, right? So what transpired between the two of you for you to walk away and why? Or what transpired between the two of you for this person to walk away from you and why? There's a need to look at the situation very clearly, very honestly, maybe even getting some closure, having a conversation with this person about why things transpired, why they walked away, why you walked away, why you guys separated in the first place. The outcome if action is taken is the Seven of Swords. So what I feel is coming out here is there's a need to just sit with yourself at this time and analyze, contemplate, and think about what transpired between the two of you, what lesson was meant to be learned. You sit and wait. This person will make their way back to you. And I'm not saying wait for this person by any means. I'm saying sit with yourself and go through this healing process. Maybe even getting closure on this situation, all of those necessary things to close out this chapter. Because if you and this person do come back together, which I do feel like you will, at some point in time, you and this person are going to come back together. It's not going to be the same as it was before. In order for that to take place, you have to close out that chapter. There has to be a point where you guys close the book. You're working on yourself. You're moving forward, maybe even experiencing new relationships, and they are doing the same thing. As you can see, either way, this connection will come back together. But if no action is taken, it's going to be a harder road. 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords. If no action is taken, so what does that mean? If you don't get closure, if you don't allow closure to take place, if you don't close the chapter to move forward, if you wait for this person to come back around and fall back into place as it once was before, it's going to turn out the same way that it ended. The lesson has to be learned. The cycle has to be complete in order for this to come back to a new beginning, to a new chapter, to a new experience. So the advice here is to close this chapter out, close this cycle out, chapter complete, and start the process of moving forward. Because again, eventually those roads will cross. What I see coming out here is you holding on to this past person is causing conflict in current relationships. Cycles. This is like a cycle being complete, a chapter being closed, the lesson being learned, the message being received. Closing out a chapter and moving forward into a new cycle with new lessons, new experiences to learn. So Taurus, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this full moon. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Capricorn's energy for this upcoming full moon. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle card for your oracle message. So, Capricorn, let's dive in and see what we can see for your upcoming energy here and what you need to release through this full moon. Most important message here for Capricorn Spirit. What do my Capricorn friends need to release through this upcoming full moon, please and thank you. The energy surrounding you, Capricorn, is the 7 of Pentacles. What's challenging you is the King of Pentacles. How to correct this energy, the 10 of Swords. The outcome, if action is taken, is the 4 of Pentacles. The outcome, if no action is taken, is the Knight of Wands. So there's a decision that you need to make, and I feel like it's to walk away from something that is very controlling, very manipulative. Now, I feel like this has to do with work. I feel like this is work related with all the pentacles coming out here. It doesn't necessarily have to be. This can also be a romantic partnership. Part of the challenge here is finances. So if this doesn't have to deal with a job, this definitely has to do with a living situation. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn. This is an energy of trying to make this work. Putting in the work, putting in the time, putting in the effort, putting in the consistency, but things are still not adding up. There's still an energy of resistance. This person's always watching you, always lurking, always waiting for you to mess up. Now, part of the challenge here is that, Capricorn, is there are no boundaries set with this particular person. You go along with their every move. Now, maybe for some of you, this has to do with a romantic partnership with the Lovers. I do feel like you feel tied to this. And I honestly feel like part of it has to do with this financial situation. Whether your finances are tied, whether this is like a job that you're paid a lot of money, so you kind of just deal with it so you don't lose the position. You have to ask yourself, is this something that is in alignment with what you truly want your future to look like? Money isn't everything. Sometimes that means walking away from something that isn't working for us to move into a more calmer space, a more smoother direction. Now, I do feel if you take action, if you walk away, it may be a tight squeeze, but you can make this work. You just have to be strategic. You just have to think about it. Put your ducks in a row, everything in its place before you take action. So come up with a plan. Make sure that everything is in alignment with what you want it to be before you move, or make sure that you have a job so you don't just quit your job and are unemployed. That type of an energy. If no action is taken, you're still going to be in this walking on eggshells type of an energy. You're always going to feel tense, anxious, nervous, scared, wondering. What if? Wondering what if? What if I would have taken the leap? What if I would have gone in a different direction? What if I would have walked away? I do feel here you go back and forth about this often. Most of you, this is going to resonate with you as a job. And it's okay. And maybe if you feel like this is in alignment, maybe there are some things that you can do to change the company from within. But a lot of times when a person starts trying to make too many changes, that's when they throw you out, because why fix something if it's working? That's how they look at it. Definitely feel here there's something that you're coming to terms with, but you're not quite ready to take the risk, to take the leap. So just make a plan. Think about it. What if? What if you were to be offered this magnificent job tomorrow that is exactly in alignment with what you wanted? And how will you know if you don't make a plan? Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle is cycles. So something is coming to a completion. A chapter is closing out. It's like lesson learned, message received. It's time to move forward in life. It's what that cycles card energy is. It's up to you though, Capricorn. You're the one that has to make the decision here. Nobody else can do it for you. So Capricorn, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this full moon. Big decision to make. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Cancer's energy for this upcoming full moon and what you need to release. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck to pull out a few cards for your oracle message. So let's dive in. Most important message here for Cancer, Spirit. What do my Cancerian friends need to release through this upcoming full moon? Please and thank you. So, Cancer, the energy surrounding you through this full moon is the strength energy. What you need to release, it's challenging you, is the Queen of Cups. How can you transmute this energy is the Eight of Wands. The outcome, if action is taken, is the Nine of Wands, and the outcome, if no action is taken, is the King of Pentacles. 10 of Wands energy on the bottom of the deck. So there's something here, Cancer, that's weighing heavy on your heart, weighing heavy on your mind, and part of the problem is there's emotional attachment to this thing, this person, place, or thing. Acceptance is going to be the key, so being aware of who this person is, how they're showing up, what this situation looks like is going to be the key. That way you can set boundaries accordingly. So let's clarify the strength for the energy surrounding Cancer. I feel like there's something here that you've ignored for some time, but it's like you can't ignore this for much longer. You see, Cancer, this is definitely a very clear message. There's a person in your life that's causing a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos, and you know that this person is entertaining other people, maybe even married, something that they maybe haven't taken care of. Maybe they told you they've gotten a divorce or that they've nullified the marriage, but they're still married. I also feel like the other people they're involved with, they work this out just as well. It's like you guys carry the same energy. You have to detach emotionally from the situation and be strategic here. You have to look at the situation from a clear perspective. What's more important? Being with this person, dealing with their BS. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. There is a need to take action on something. I also feel like there's a need to communicate clearly your expectations, what you want. There's this back and forth. Should I take action? Should I confront this person about this? Or should I hold back? The more you hold back, the heavier this is going to become. There's sacrifices that need to be made in order for this to work, but I don't feel like somebody is willing to sacrifice. Somebody isn't willing to give it up. You know better than me what that's pertaining to, whether this is your person, maybe this is you. There's an energy of trying to make this work, trying to heal, trying to overcome the challenges. But there's also an energy of one person working harder than the other. And that's where the conflict comes in. That's where the challenge comes in. There needs to be equal give and take, reciprocity in order for any relationship to work. So, let's pull a wisdom of the House of Night. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. Message. And a lot of times this is like a message from Spirit. It's like you're being sent a clear and concise message about this particular relationship, about this person, but it's almost as if you're ignoring it, and that's why all of this is happening. The universe is not allowing you to ignore this any longer. So it's time to make a decision, and it's also time to set those boundaries and stand your ground, Cancer. Don't let this person walk all over you. So Cancer, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space with me, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to dive into Scorpio's energy for this upcoming full moon. Now, if you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I will pull out the wisdom of the House of Night Oracle for your oracle message. Most important message here for Scorpio Spirit. What do my Scorpion friends need to release through this upcoming full moon? Please and thank you. Seems as if, Scorpio, there's somebody or something here that you may be waiting for, even if this is subconsciously. The energy surrounding you through this full moon is the Three of Swords. The challenge here is the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new offer that's being offered to you here, but you're still holding on to something from your past. Recognizing this, awareness is the key. And maybe you're not ready. Maybe you're not ready to let go. Maybe you feel like there is an opportunity around the corner to reconcile with the past. And if that's the case, then by all means here, Scorpio, wait for that opportunity. I do feel like there is a need to close out that chapter. Even if you do reconcile with the past, it can't be like it once was. Start here with the Three of Swords. This is the energy surrounding you. This is heartbreak. This is betrayal. This is somebody trying to kill your spirit. I do feel like this is something that you've held on to for a long time. Now, I don't know if this is a relationship that ended a long time ago, or maybe this is just a conflict that's gone on for a long time. I feel like this resolution has been a long time coming. What's hidden here, the Ace of Pentacles, there's a new opportunity that's being offered to you, but maybe some bitter feelings towards this person from the past that are still coming up, and that's holding you back. Now, again, awareness is the key. So if you just tell yourself, okay, these emotions are coming up and they're getting in my way, I'm not going to allow this to ruin anything new coming in. I'm going to address this head on whenever this person wants to have a conversation about this. And I'm going to close out the chapter. But by you holding on to this, It's like you're not wanting to go through this, not wanting to go through that. You're always nervous about starting something new because you don't want to have the same experience that you had in the past, but you've learned the lesson that you needed to learn in order to move forward. So there's no sense in holding on to that past experience so tightly. I do feel like fate is on your side, Scorpio, so either way, you're going to be fine, whether you take action or don't take action here. But by taking action on this new opportunity, you're gaining new experience, learning new lessons. And it will also help you to release this past challenge that you had with this particular person. I will say, Scorpio, I feel like this person that you're holding on to has already moved on, already walked away from this. Even if you feel like this is a soulmate connection, this person doesn't, or maybe they denounced that journey, something along those lines. That is something that is possibly possible for people to do. I do feel like you had gone back and forth about entertaining this connection for some time. That time, that length, that amount of time that you took, or they took, the amount of time that you guys spent apart was part of the reason why there's no going back. So, Scorpio, your Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle card is understanding. So this is about having that awareness. As I said, awareness is the key. So when we have this awareness of our position, other people's positions, what is going on within ourselves, in our mind, in our heart, can then have an understanding of what we need to do to console, to reconcile, to get closure. Awareness is the key. So Scorpio, I do feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this month. I will do one of these full moon readings every month, guys, around the full moon. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, so we are going to dive into Pisces energy for this upcoming full moon. If you find the messages helpful, please smash that like button. This helps to show YouTube that you enjoy the message. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull out the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck for your oracle message. Most important message here for Pisces Spirit. What do my Piscean friends need to release for this upcoming full moon? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you through this full moon, Pisces, is the Six of Pentacles. What's challenging you is the Seven of Wands. How to transmute this energy, the Chariot. The outcome if action is taken is the King of Swords, and the outcome if no action is taken is the Ace of Cups. Somebody here is hiding something from you, but I get this sense that you know. I also feel here, Pisces, up to this point, you entertained this BS. So you didn't let this person on, but there's no more hiding this. It's time to set a boundary. Part of the challenge here is you let this go for so long. I also feel like this person is kind of getting used to getting away with it. They got comfortable with having their cake and eating it too. For some of you, this person may be married, and that may be something that you found out, or maybe you're the person that this person is married to. However this is playing out, this is like the universe coming in and revealing everything, putting everything out on the table. There's a reason why you're being called to stand your ground with this person. If this is a marriage, if this is a relationship, if this is a connection, you need to sit down, you need to have a talk, you need to lay out the expectations, what you will allow and what you won't allow in the relationship, and how to move forward. How to release the energy of the Chariot. I do feel here you already know what steps you need to take in order to move forward. And maybe this does involve getting out of town for a little bit, changing locations, making yourself less available to this person. But there's something here that's keeping you attached. So maybe this person helps out. Maybe you guys have bank accounts in common or live together, something along those lines. You have to deal with this person in some form or fashion. I also feel like this person is very controlling. So if you take action, this is going to be something that you're going to have to put an end to. And maybe that means there's a transition that's going to take place in this relationship, or maybe that means you're going to have to pull back and end things as they are. We see on the bottom of the clarifying deck, as well as if no action is taken, the Ace of Cups. This is a good sign. This tells me, Pisces, it doesn't matter what you do, whether you take action and you end this yourself, or you don't take any action, the universe is going to come in and place things as they need to be placed. So how this is looking to me is a tower moment. You can make the decision to end this on your own, or the universe will come in and make it so difficult to be in this relationship that you have no other choice. And that's that tower energy. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. If no action is taken, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Swords. Eventually you're going to see things as they need to be seen. So no worries, no stress if you're not ready. Don't push yourself. Awareness is going to be the key. So I know it's not going to be easy to make this change, to make this transition, to walk away from this person. But if this person is causing stress, anxiety, worry, fear, maybe time to set some boundaries, to take some space and to set some distance between you and this person for a while. Let's pull a wisdom of the House of Night. Oracle message. So we have listening. This talks about reading between the lines. Getting the message that isn't being shown to you, isn't being in your face. And then letting go. Letting go of people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, and moving into a more calmer space in a better direction. You know, even if it's subconsciously, Pisces, you know what you need to do. It's scary. It's not easy, especially like if you live together, if your finances are together, because there's a lot of changes that need to be made in order for this transition to happen. But you're not going to take that 50th step if you don't take the first. And the cards are telling you, Pisces, that it's time to put your foot down. So Pisces, I feel like that's a good solid message. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, for sharing time and space. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. I'm now going to do a Archangel Michael, blessing for the collective. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please keep everyone who receives this message safe. Keep watch over them, their friends, and their family. Keep them safe from any harm of this world, the past, or the next. Thank you for your protection and guidance through these uncertain times. Thank you for bringing safety and security to those who need you most. In the name of Michael, so it is. Amen. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.